Hello and welcome back to yet another segment of Financial Fridays. My name is Janet Ndanu, and today I want us to look at three most important money habits you need to adopt. So make sure you stay tuned till the very end. So the first thing is budgeting. Now, a budget is basically you telling your money where it should go. I'm sure at one point or another in life, or you might be there at this point, right? We find ourselves spending money without really knowing what we spend money on, what we spend most of our money on, right? So per month, do you know maybe what you spend your money on? Do you know your needs and your wants? Can you identify the difference between your needs and your wants? So setting a budget will enable you to prioritize on the needs, to prioritize on savings, to prioritize on investments, rather than you prioritizing on wants. Because you might end up finding that if you look keenly, you really prioritize your money on going out, and that is just a want. You might prioritize your money on buying clothes, buying shoes, buying bags, and maybe you don't really need that, okay? So you find yourself, maybe you do not have enough rent to pay, okay? You're here running around with the landlord, trying to hide from the landlord because you have not paid your rent, you have not paid your bills, and you find yourself, maybe you do not have electricity, you do not have water because you have not paid for the bills, right? But you still have money to go out with your friends. So setting a budget is really important because it will enable you to allocate your money to the needs, to the things that are of most priority in your life, while minoring on your wants, or allocating a bit of the money on your wants. So a budget is really important. You need to tell your money where it should go. Number two, which is very quick and straightforward, tracking your money. So what this means is that you're just going to note down where each and every shilling is going. If you spend 5 bob on chewing gum, you have to note it down. If you spend 200 bob on transport, you need to note it down. You spend 1,000 bob on Uber, you spend 8,000 on your rent, note each and every spending, okay? And this is going to bring us to point number 3, which is auditing your finances. Now that you have a budget and you know you're tracking your money, an audit, you doing a monthly audit will enable you to bring these two together, right? So you've tracked your money for a period of 1 month, okay, because you know you have allocated your money monthly, right? So you've tracked your money, and at the end of the month you've realized, when I look at my budget, I allocated 5,000 on transport, but when I look at my tracker, I've ended up spending maybe 8,000 on transport. When I look at my budget, I allocated 2,000 on entertainment, but when I look at it, I spent about 5,000. I allocated, maybe I need to be saving up 2,000 every month, right? But I ended up having only 500 at the end of the month because maybe I had less money, so I had to dig into my savings and things like that, right? So you auditing your finances is going to first enable you to know what are your financial habits. 2, it's going to enable you to know what do I spend most money on, okay? And 3, it's also going to enable you to set a more realistic budget. So after you've been doing this over a period of time, maybe like 3-4 months, you're going to now realize your money habits. You're going to realize what is the more realistic budget that I should set. Because sometimes you might just set a budget just because, and you have not really understood your kind of spending, or maybe this is the first time you're earning money, so you don't really know how much you're going to be needing, or you've just moved out, so you don't know how your expenses are going to look like, right? So auditing your finances is going to enable you to know this, but you need a budget and you need to be tracking your money for you to be able to start auditing your finances, to enable you to understand what kind of budget do I need, what places do I need to cut down on. It's also going to enable you to separate your needs from your wants and enable you to also have maybe more money to spend. Or you might realize at the end of this, I do not really have enough money to save, so maybe I need to get an extra job or an extra source of income for me to be able to have more money to set aside for saving, right? So now you see why auditing your finances is really, really important. So these 3 things actually work hand in hand. You need to have a budget, tell your money where to go, track your money so that you know where exactly is it going. And auditing your finances will enable you to realize, okay, maybe I need to readjust my budget. Maybe I'm straining myself too much, or maybe I'm spending too much here. I need to cut down on this so that I have more on this category, and things like that. So that is it for today. Make sure you like. If you've watched this video till the very end, I'm sure you've liked it. So like, share with your friends so that they're also able to adopt these money habits if they haven't already. And also subscribe if you haven't already, by the way. Just subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be alerted when the next video drops on this channel. And that is it for today. I will see you in the next video.